right, we're back. Welcome to another episode of We Not Crazy, The World Is. I'm Quis.
I'm Van Wilder.
And we're on episode 8, getting up there. This is the most consistent
Facts.
we've been.
Facts, man.
Yeah, we first started, we was in
my house.
Fucking kitchen.
Straight audio,
no mics, talking on my phone. And now we got a little studio with some positivity back there and shit.
I low-key missed the house a little bit.
The shit was one of our best episodes. Let That Hurt Go came from the crib, man.
Yeah, man, that was fire.
We got to rebrand that one or something. Do something with that. Rebrand that and throw that out there somehow.
That was fire.
Definitely was, man. But first topic on the docket, man.
Hold up. You did an event yesterday, man, with the hookah.
I did do a little private event yesterday. Shout out, what's her name? Taylor
Morgan.
Taylor Morgan.
And Jack.
And Jack, nigga was walking around with his shirt open the whole time, but whatever. But they had some dope vendor. They had like a sex vendor there.
That's like what
Kinky,
what Kai do?
No, I think Kai I don't think Kai do that. They had like sex toys,
okay,
whips.
You was talking about sex?
They talked about little sex during like the open forum, but it was they had like a 10 to 15 minute break. Mm-hmm. So they had like this big ass like X like cross, women getting on there, getting flogged, getting paddled and shit. Flog is the little it's like a little whip thing, but it's like
what is this, nigga?
Like it's like a bunch of pieces.
Oh, like fringes and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, they was getting spanked with that. They like that shit?
They was definitely into that shit.
Women nasty, man.
They so fucking nasty.
Women nasty.
And one girl was like, fuck this, I'm ready to go.
Ready to fuck?
Yeah, she was ready.
What
it was like an old smooth cat that was like running the shit.
Yeah.
So what he would do was like he would paddle them, but then like he'd grab the back of their neck and he'd like whisper some shit in his ear. Whisper some shit in their ear. Then the crazy part is, so I started talking to him because I'm back there selling the hookahs. He's like, yeah, man, I've been doing this for a minute. Man, this is my wife. I said, nigga, your wife is here?
That's wild.
Yo, she not saying shit.
They probably into that, though.
Man, I'm just saying this.
It's couples into that.
I'm just saying, this nigga grabbing it, like, he grabbing the back of these women's neck. This nigga whispering
it's
shit.
It's part of the show.
Man. Then he flirting with bitches like, hey, don't look, he told me, don't look over here. This ain't what you, like, I'm just saying, like.
They probably into that, though.
I'm saying, yo.
It's wild.
It's wild.
It's wild. I get it.
10 minutes later, it's like, yeah, this is my wife, Patrice. I'm like, nigga, what? Yo, wife is here. That's
wild.
That's not a real name. That's a fake name.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
But I'm like, oh, that shit was crazy. And they had some edible vendors.
We got in trouble for name dropping, man.
We always get in trouble for name dropping.
Yeah.
We got to get them niggas on so we can just say whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. Well, you still can't say whatever you want.
Okay.
But, nah, man. Like when y'all, I ain't gonna mention his name, but when y'all say it, I ain't even gonna say it.
He know who he.
Yeah,
he know who he is.
Yeah, he know. But
no, your brother went in. That's what.
I'm surprised.
I didn't go in.
I'm surprised that nigga didn't say something to us yet.
He probably ain't seen it.
Yeah, he will eventually. But yeah, what you got for us, man?
So, bro code, man. What does bro code mean to you, really? Before we really dive into it, what does bro code mean?
It's like an unwritten law. Like, niggas know, like, hey, look, we don't do this, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't argue about women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't cheat each other out of money. You know what I'm saying? We make sure each other get home safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Same thing. But what is it like? So when it comes to women, though, because I feel like most niggas fall out over women and money.
Yeah.
But when it comes to women, what is like crossing the line? To me, I'm gonna say this: like, if it was a girl that you was in a relationship with, and love, or even if it was a girl that you was talking to heavy, I never look at her like that.
Right.
I never would even step, even if I think she's attractive. Even if she stepped to me like that, I would never step to her like that.
Right. If you was into her like that, you know what I'm saying? Or you would ask the question to your boy like, hey, is it cool if I, you know what I'm saying?
It got to be, I would only ask if it was somebody that like, I know you fuck with her for like 2 months. But if it was like somebody I knew you liked, I'm not even asking you.
Right, you shouldn't.
Because it's like, what the fuck are you asking me for?
Unless she came and was like, hey, you know, I like you, blah, blah, blah. And you like, well, what about you and such and such? And she's like, oh, that wasn't nothing. Then I got to ask the nigga, like, what's up?
Yeah, because niggas lie.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him what's up. If he says this, like, yeah, it was something, then I'll leave it alone. You know, but we had like an incident.
No, you had an incident.
But it shouldn't have been no incident.
Wow, we need bro here to talk about that. That'd be hard.
What?
If he was here.
If he was here to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we still could talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit.
So, like, you tell the story from your point of view.
So, from my perspective.
Because I got my own, and I might be a little biased.
Right. So, from my
Let me get the hookah.
So, from my perspective, it was, we was all out, we had finished hooping. We was all out, LA Fitness parking lot, chit-chatting and shit. And then he talked about her and him planning a brunch date. And like before that, they had like, we was doing a karaoke thing, and I guess she picked out his outfit or whatever. And then they set up some brunch shit like that, whatever. I don't think nothing really came from it.
Okay.
And then that's all I really know. Then when we went to Houston, remember we all went to Houston.
Went to Houston. Why'd you even say something to him?
I didn't. I didn't even say something to him about that. I was talking about something else.
Okay.
I'm like, because that was the night you was all fucked up.
Y'all, look, man, Houston 1, Van Wilder 0.
So when you was all fucked up, I'm like, let me go. I came to check on you. I'm like, oh, I checked on Van. This nigga all right. He was on FaceTime with such and such. I didn't think nothing of it because I didn't think niggas really talked to them like that.
Okay.
Because it was like, you know what I mean? I just felt like they was just like homegirls at this point. Okay. So that's why I mentioned it like that. So I mentioned it in passing. Not like, oh, like, bro, because I didn't even think nothing. I didn't even pay attention to what he said. That shit was like 3 months prior.
Right.
So then, I guess somewhere along the line, that shit clicked in his mind. And then from when it clicked in his mind, that's when the friction started.
Like, so for me, like, obviously I wasn't there. He thought I was there for that conversation about the whole brunch and all that. Which I wasn't there.
You left.
I left or whatever. Then, you know, so we talked or whatever. Well, first of all, I don't think you know how close me and you was. Damn, I said bruh name.
How kind of close? I
said bruh name.
Was close because,
yeah, we gonna have bruh bleep that out.
I figured y'all was close because remember that was like our first time all hanging out together.
Okay.
And I remember him saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna get my clothes and I'm gonna go take a shower at Van House."
Okay.
So I'm thinking for a nigga to like just openly say that, y'all gotta be.
So yeah, so me and bro was like two peas in a pod. Like he go out where Van at, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing. I go out, hey, what's such and such at? I met bro Pops. I have bro Pops' number. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to his Pops on the one, like on my own. You know what I'm saying? We was super close. So for bro to even think I would do that was, you know what I'm saying? It threw me off.
That's what rubbed you wrong.
Yeah, it rubbed me wrong. And then it's like we don't fall out over no regular type shit. I mean, this ain't nobody you trying to date.
Yeah.
And like all that had to do was be a conversation. You listen to other people or whatever, and then you didn't really care what I had to say or whatever. I feel like that's like breaking bro code to me.
Okay, because you're not even gonna listen to what I have to.
Yeah, and I should get that type of like
that level of respect.
Yeah, off the dribble.
Yeah.
Cause we never crossed each other. I remember, bro, I dated this chick for like a month or two or whatever. And bro and the chick had started liking each other. And bro came to me or whatever and asked me and was like, you know, it'd be cool or whatever. And I was like, yeah, bro, it's cool. Like, but, you know what I'm saying? I did care for this chick or whatever. I don't want her now. But you can't really treat her like no regular chick that you just trying to fuck. If you gonna try to talk to her, then like approach.
You need to talk to her. Yeah,
approach her the right way. Like don't do it like no regular chick in the streets. That was like my only thing.
Why was that your only thing?
Because I did care for her. Like I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Me and her also had like a friendship, and I didn't want to see her get done like that. Like I'm not finna okay that while you do her dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Kinda.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be like one of your homegirls that came down here.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And
yeah, like if I knew you was dating
Yeah,
female
or
I would like-
or you know I had bad intentions. Period. You can be like, nah, or like let's say you dated a chick, but you don't talk to her no more. But you know what I'm saying, y'all still got a good relationship, this and that, and I'll be like, hey, bro, can I talk to her? Blah blah blah. You gonna be like, yeah, but don't
But it's
do her like that.
let me say why I would like may not say that is because I'm gonna figure like, all right, you know how certain niggas are.
Then why I say okay?
Because it's like you don't have no ill will of like far as having a problem with it. You just saying like, all right, I'm not even the type of nigga, I'm not even gonna tell her nothing. I'm just gonna say like, all right. But I can't tell you not to be like you gonna be you. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
But I feel like I know you not like just you, but in general. But like if you know like okay, the homie not a total like piece of shit, but
Yeah,
a nigga.
Yeah.
And he
So
got some hoes.
and then like
That's that.
jumping back into that situation, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like approach old girl.
Yeah.
She like approached me. You know what I'm saying? And like even afterwards, she was on bullshit. She's like, yeah, I don't talk to him no more, so we can do our thing. I'm like, no, like that was my nigga. Like our friendship ruined because of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And her homegirls was like, well, y'all friends, y'all should have known this and that or whatever. I thought y'all was on bullshit, so we was on bullshit type shit. And
I think I told both of y'all. I thought she was more full of shit than you or him.
Yeah, so
because she knew.
So when it came down to it, when me and bruh really had like that conversation, it was, and shout out to my dog Rye, cause my dog Rye was like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing? Like y'all niggas too cool for this. Y'all need to have a talk,
right,
or whatever. When it came down to it, bro was like, yeah, I know you wouldn't do nothing like that. I just want you to apologize for how I look. And
okay.
I'm no, ain't no okay.
No, because he a man. He really he a real heavy principle type person.
I understand that, but I'm principle too. Like if you know I'm your nigga, and you know I didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? Like why even like put that wedge between us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just over because
a conversation should have happened way earlier.
Yeah, just over a conversation because you wanted apologies for how it looked, not of what you really truly thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Like that, I feel like all that is breaking bro code to me.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
To me, that don't make sense.
Yeah. See, we had a situation like that in our college friend group.
Okay.
Where, to me, a nigga broke bro code. He broke the fuck out of it.
How?
To where, like, nigga, we had to pick a side.
Oh.
So
see, we didn't make nobody pick sides. We just didn't fuck with each other.
Man, the reason I say that, not to say that we were closer, but we went to school together. So going to school in a small town, and when you hoop, you know, like when you hoop, these niggas you hang with every single day.
Right.
They're all together all day long.
Right.
Especially in college because you got a lot of downtime.
And you broke, so.
Yeah, and you broke and you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when he stepped out of pocket like that, hitting up, and when we used to go to Houston, like we used to stay at the homie house, and he lived with his girl. So then and when they broke up, for you to try to approach that girl 2 or 3 years later.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, I told you about it. So for you to try to approach that girl 2 or 3 years later.
So
we got to, and I still, if I see him, I still shake his hand, give him love, because I've been knowing you for like 10 plus years.
I had a situation like that.
But I can't be what we used to be because that nigga on the other side gonna feel like, because he still got a problem with you.
Yeah.
He really ain't seen you since. He still got a problem with you.
I had a situation like that in the Navy. It was me and it was 3 other niggas. We all just hanging tough. And it's similar to like your college experience, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all every day.
Yeah, you lean on each other. So 3 of us go on deployment. We out like in fucking Singapore or some shit. One of my homies was married, and his girl, like they going through like a divorce or some shit, but it's still his wife.
Yeah.
And she like, yeah, your niggas ain't your niggas or whatever. They was trying to get at me in the club, blah, 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 this and that.
Lord.
And then when we confronted the nigga was like, yeah, man, I was drunk. And that was tough. That was
fight?
we never seen
confronted
him.
them?
We never seen him.
Oh, you
afterwards.
never seen him? Oh,
afterwards. After we came back from deployment, we never seen him.
I think these two niggas, I feel like that nigga.
Where you from?
You from Chicago.
Same shit. The Chicago niggas.
So I feel like and the other nigga from Mississippi. I feel like the other nigga from Mississippi he one of them spiritual niggas right now. So he might not he would try to have a conversation. Okay. But bro don't want to have no conversation.
Yeah.
I think bro would probably he right now, if he swear to God, he would walk in, he would ignore him. Not even a shake. If he reached his hand out, he wouldn't even shake his hand.
An issue I had, and I don't think I never told you this, I feel like with our friend group that none of y'all stepped in and said nothing with that whole situation with me and bruh. And y'all knew, it was
I feel like I talked separately to both of y'all.
But I'm saying it wasn't a lot of correcting going on. Hey, bro, hey, nobody even came to me hey, bro, it did look like this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or to him, hey, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I just told y'all should have a conversation. But I said, I told both of you, I'm I think she's more on bullshit than, what's her name is? And honestly, I really did not even know. The only reason I've kind of peeped it is when he was leaving. Mm-hmm. And me and you was sitting next to each other. And then he reached over and shook my hand and said he was out.
Yeah.
And then that's when I said, y'all don't talk? That was my first time ever, and that would have been maybe a month or two.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, y'all don't talk?
Oh, no, man. But, I mean, we all right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same. It's probably never going to be the same. But we in an okay space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what if you see, so moving past the chicks part or the women part, if you see what's another way you feel like bro code could be broken? Because I feel like if you even if you're around a group of women or something y'all in a group
bro. So and I seen niggas do this too. They'll try to play their nigga in front of women. You don't do that. First of all, it's lame. If you gotta minimize another nigga, especially your nigga, if you gotta minimize another nigga
to try to get on something.
Yeah, to try to make yourself look better in front of shit that's lame as hell, right? Either you got it or you don't. You don't gotta make nobody else look smaller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to try to big up yourself.
Yeah.
What if you see what if sometimes you're in a group setting where your homeboy getting into it with a girl, they arguing back and forth or something like that. Maybe it's just a group setting. She said something wrong to him or he said something wrong to her. And you catch him man, you doing too much. You is that broken? Should you correct him right then and there, or should you wait till
if he
leaving? Hey, bro, shit you did yesterday was bullshit.
If you see bruh crashing out, you see him self-sabotaging in the moment, yeah, you need to intervene.
You tripping right now.
Yeah, you need to stop him before that nigga self-destruct. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if it's, you know what I'm saying, he wrong, but you can correct him later, then do it. You gotta assess the situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the nigga about to put hands on her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. You shouldn't do that.
Or if he just super turned up, bitch this, hold that. Yeah, hey bro, chill out. You know what I'm saying? But if he just because it's kind of hard to tell a nigga that hey bro, you know what I'm saying, you too emotional right now. In that space, it's kind of hard to tell a nigga that because you're not feeling what he feeling.
Right.
But yeah.
But what about so you go? It's kind of leading into our last topic, but kind of relates to this as far as what if you out and you see a dude and his girl arguing, you don't know her, you don't know him, and you see that man put his hands on her. Do you step in?
That's tough.
That's a tough one. Do you step in?
So it depends. Or
do you just
it depends.
Mind your business?
It depends. He put his hands on her?
Let's say I don't want to be too extreme, but sometimes maybe he pushed her or maybe he did slap her. See what I'm saying? Do you feel like you should step into that? Hey bro, I don't know you, I don't know her, but don't put your hands on a woman, such and such. do you step in on that, or do you just like mind your business? Because honestly,
it depends.
I'm
bro.
from California. I see niggas get killed for that.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, I'm saying it depends. So I think you gotta assess the situation again. You gotta see what type of nigga this is, because if this nigga don't give a fuck and
He don't give a fuck about her, damn sure don't give a fuck about you.
and he ready to take it there, and you not ready to take it there, then no,
Don't step in.
do not step in, nigga. Just go mind your business. I understand, protect women, all that, but you also gotta protect yourself. And this is not your problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she got some man and her family or something to handle that later.
Only reason I remember, I don't know if you remember this, it was something in Deep Ellum, maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where it was a dude like beating on this girl, and niggas did nothing but record.
Beat her up?
Like he was beating her up. Like he knocked her down, kicked her, and nobody stepped in. I really don't expect women to really step in like that, but nobody did anything but like record.
So what would you do?
If I see you just like, I got to do something.
Yeah, if he like going to town on her, yeah, hey man, just
Even if I'm with the homies, I say we might as well jump this nigga.
yeah, yeah. But if he look like he ready to take it there, what do you do?
I feel like I'm walking over there because I'm ready to, like, I got to make it up in my mind. I'm ready to take it there.
But what I mean by take it there, he ready
to shoot at somebody.
Or stab, whatever. He ready to take it there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas used to fighting. Niggas not used to life or death situation. Fair. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Like, you going over there thinking,
you just finna stop something. No.
I'm finna stop something. I might have to fight this nigga.
This nigga on some life or death shit. Like, you come over here, it's me or you. And I think women don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I heard it was another, I forgot, maybe I seen it on social media or something, where a dude was like, he stepped in, like he seen that girl getting beat up by a dude. He said he stepped in, so he stepped in, he was ready. He stole on the nigga. He said he stole on the nigga, he going to town on that nigga. She get up and start fighting him. That's crazy.
That's wild.
So she get up and she start fighting him.
Cause they probably do that all the time.
So now it was just like, so you stepped in and helped her, and now they jumping you.
So, that's sick. That's sick as fuck. That's sick as fuck.
That's sick as fuck.
Like, damn, like I came in to help you. Now you
like, yeah. She jumping him now. This nigga's like, he felt somebody hitting on him. He turned around, it was her.
I seen something like that, but not really. So this kind of get, like you said, it goes into the topic about security and protection. So I'm in the Navy. I'm at this kickback, right? It's my nigga. He lit, he dancing on chicks and shit. We young or whatever. He loses his phone, and I'll tell y'all where the phone ended up being after I tell the story. So the nigga stops the music, yells out to the party, "Hey, somebody got my phone." Everybody empty their pockets.
Hard.
So niggas
talk dirty. Hard.
Niggas emptying their pockets and shit. Blah blah. You know
Was
what
he
I'm
like
saying?
a big nigga? Or
No,
he
he
just
nigga smaller
like,
than me, but he could fight. But nobody.
But he seemed thorough.
Yeah, but nah. But he could fight, but nobody knew he could fight like that. But nigga was lit. So nigga came to me like, Van. Well, they call me Matt in Cali. They was like, Matt, you too in your pocket. I said, nigga, you roll with me. Nigga, why would I steal your phone? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, now you get ready to get yourself some shit.
You about to get robbed, nigga. So the nigga that was hosting the party, he went to him or whatever. He was like, nigga, you gotta empty your pockets too.
Right.
He was like, nigga, this is my house, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not emptying my pockets. So the nigga went to go tap his pockets or whatever.
Phone was in his pocket.
Huh?
Phone was in his pocket.
No. He tapped his pocket. The nigga was sitting down. The nigga stood up and stole his ass or whatever. So bruh like kind of like backed up a little bit. Bruh went to work. Bow. He fell. Bruh chick came in like on some what's brothers to play for the Pacers? Malice in the Palace.
Steven Jackson?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, Jermaine
Remember that baseball? Chick came in, baseball slide, slid my partner or whatever. Went going to town on him or whatever. I had to break it up. I said, all right, he had enough.
Yeah.
Or whatever. All right. He punched a hole in the wall on the way out the apartment. or whatever. Mind you, he still don't got his phone. It's like 30 niggas outside. It's 30 niggas outside. So now he arguing with the niggas outside. Hey, somebody got my phone, this and that. I'm about to go to work on one of y'all, blah, blah, blah.
I like
this and that. So he like, hey, Van, go pop the trunk or whatever. Go get the chopper. I was like, look, I can pop this trunk. I promise you, there's no chopper in that. There's no chopper in that trunk. He said, Van, pop the trunk. Go get the chopper. I'm about to spray this shit up.
Ain't no chopper.
I said, all right, I'm finna go to this trunk, bro. I promise you, there's no chopper in this trunk. So I don't know what you want to do. He said, fuck that, go to the trunk. I said, I'm on my way to the trunk. I'm coming down the stairs. I said, bro, there's no chopper in this trunk. I don't know what he want me to get, but I'm finna go to the trunk. So I don't know what y'all want to do. Just do it before I get back, man. Yeah. Cause the nigga tripping. My roommate, he around the corner messing with a chick, right? Police show up. The nigga that was trying to fight everybody, he get out cool. He's like, yeah, I lost my phone. I'm just trying to find it, blah, blah, blah. My roommate show up or whatever. He like, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. I was around the corner, talking to this chick. What's going on? I was like, man, bro lost his phone, this and that. He was like, what did y'all call it? I was like, yeah, but it been going like, nobody been answering. So I call it. Shit started ringing in bruh pocket.
So he had it.
He had it.
But he ain't steal it.
He ain't steal it. He gave it to him.
Oh, this nigga was drunk?
The nigga was drunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the nigga was drunk. Yeah.
Nigga should have went. Did he go apologize to everybody?
Nah, we just left. We just left.
Nigga know he owe everybody in there apology.
Yeah, nigga just left. But I also seen a nigga go to town on somebody. Go another story. This is off topic, but I got to tell the story. So we at this pool party, right? And we all just got back from deployment. So niggas turned up and shit. The nigga, the Chicago,
what city y'all in?
Huh?
What city y'all in?
Cali. Okay. We in Fresno. So the Chicago nigga there, the one we was talking about. Chicago niggas there. The nigga that no, I think this ain't after deployment. It's like after like a debt. It's like a mini deployment. So I'm driving and shit. The Chicago nigga and the chopper nigga, the Chicago nigga tell him to get in the middle. So, matter of fact, I think he's from Baltimore. I'm just calling him Baltimore. So the Baltimore nigga was like, bro, I ain't sitting in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Chicago nigga like, what's up then? So
damn, nigga from not sitting in the middle?
Yeah. Like, cause I think called him a bitch or something.
Okay.
So the Chicago nigga instantly threw a punch, but he missed or whatever, right? So the Baltimore nigga, he know how to fight.
Yeah.
The nigga know how to fight. So he score off and shit or whatever. They swinging, but they missing and shit. So they finally break it up. The nigga that own the house, he come outside and he on some rah shit. Mine is like five of us.
Y'all fighting in front of his house?
Yeah, it's like five of us. So he like, man, y'all gotta get the fuck from around here, but somebody do something to y'all, this and that. So all five of us turn around, nigga fist balled up or whatever. We like, what? Nigga instantly unballed his fist. He like, I'm just saying, y'all gotta leave.
I'm about to fuck you up.
Y'all gotta leave. So we all get in the car and shit, right? So the Baltimore nigga, he ended up in the front seat somehow. So that nigga, they arguing this shit or whatever.
Baltimore, Chicago.
Yeah, and
back arguing.
And there's one more nigga, and it's two more niggas in the back seat, but they arguing with the nigga and shit. They start mushing nigga in the back of the head or whatever. So I'm driving. He in the passenger seat. He can't turn around and do nothing. So he just getting mushed in the back of the head. He like, ooh. I'm like, bro, right, please do not punch my dash, bro. Just chill. I'm like, man, y'all chill. So he like, where the fuck my phone at? So the Chicago nigga had his phone. So he threw his phone in the front seat or whatever. He like, you lucky I grabbed your shit, pussy ass nigga, this and that. Went to mushing him again. So my partner or whatever, the one that's out of it, because two niggas mushing him. My partner that's out of it, he like, Matt, bro, please do not stop this car, bro. I said, bro, they doing, bro, dirty. I gotta stop the car, bro. Like, if it was me, I'd be hot. You gotta stop the car. Huh?
Pull over.
I pulled over in this little empty shopping mall or whatever. This other nigga, I forgot what you call him, big boy or whatever, they get out. So they start wrestling. Big boy winning or whatever. They wrestling and shit. Big boy winning. He got him on the ground. Big boy not throwing no punches though. So remember I told you Baltimore nigga know how to fight. So he like lifted up his hip somehow and flipped him and just like
Went to work.
blood everywhere. And we stopped the fight or whatever after that. We stopped it because it got bad. So
y'all ride home together?
Yeah, we all just rode home after
crazy.
that. It was quiet. You know, everybody was cool.
That's fucking
Yeah.
It's an awkward ass ride home.
Yeah, I mean, it don't really got to do with the topics, but I had to tell that story.
Yeah.
I had to. But yeah.
All right, let's move.
What else you got?
Let's move forward towards. This is an interesting one: dating versus courting.
Ooh,
first,
hold on. Let's get in AMG mode for this one, man. What you got?
So first, what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna take a shot. Wow.
First, I'm gonna tell you the definition of dating.
Okay.
So where the fuck is the definition of dating? Dating. Definition. Establish or certain. Nope.
Let me get a hookah. I'm kind of lit now. I'm about to get in the
Feeling
bag
good?
on this. Get your tip. Ooh.
So let's see. Spells of dating and fashion. All right. So dating, going out with someone who is romantically or sexually interested. That's dating.
Okay.
Go out with someone whom is romantically or sexually interested.
All right.
All right.
What else you got?
So now I'm gonna tell you the definition of courting.
Okay.
A period during which a couple develop a romantic relationship, especially with a view to marriage.
Okay. Do you feel like women get the two mixed
All the time.
all the time? How?
I feel like because they feel like they say, "Oh, you need to date me."
Everybody, they all feel like they should be courted, regardless.
Yeah, but they'll say they're dating someone. So are you dating someone or are you being courted by someone?
Well, nobody talks in that language no more. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be like, "Yeah, this guy's courting me."
Well, we should.
We should, because it's better communications. It makes everything clearer. I get it. But I feel like, and this goes back to what I was saying before, like society tells men and women different things. So every woman feel like they should be courted. But if man don't see that the value in you, he's not going to court you. Also, women think courting is just a man thing, and they don't, which I kind of get it. Like, the man does lead in courting. However, if you want him to continue to court, he needs reciprocation. Courting isn't just a man thing. It's both. Y'all are dating
That's
with
the
intentions.
part they probably really got fucked.
Yeah, both y'all are dating with the intentions to marry. You know what I'm saying? So you have to show him you're dating with intentions to marry as well, not just him. And it's not a transaction thing. Hey, you do this if you want me to do this.
But that's how they treat a lot of it nowadays.
Yeah.
You do this, then I'll do this. You do this, and then I'll do this. But I feel like we should separate the two, because if I'm dating you, if I'm taking you on a date, I'm taking you on a date to fuck you.
How do you separate the two?
I don't know, because I ain't with nobody.
But when you date in court,
But I feel like I've never really, maybe have never truly, genuinely courted somebody.
so
But I know that I've dated someone to fuck them.
So everybody that I date or used to date, pardon me, everybody I used to date, I date them the same way. It's up to them really to like get me to court them or date them.
I feel like, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I feel
you know
like
what I'm saying?
should be.
So if you show me that you are more than just a fuck or whatever, then I'm gonna treat you that way. If you show matter of fact, you got short term women. Damn, you got short term women and you got long term women or whatever. And on surface level, all right. So like just surface level, what do you think that is?
Short-term women, surface level, I feel like I just want to fuck. Long-term women.
But like, what are the characteristics and the traits?
That's a tough one.
See,
If
yeah.
I'm looking for the characteristics, because to me, it can all run together sometimes. So I don't know what the characteristics are. So to me, maybe the characteristics are your standards are the fucking floor.
Yeah,
bare minimum.
But all right, so let me explain like short term women and long term women. So short term, first of all, they probably gonna look good as hell. Right. They're gonna be fun as fuck. Sex gonna be great or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have a great time. They're gonna look dateable. You know what I'm saying? However, everything is real surface level. It's just fun. They're not gonna
talk about shit.
Yeah, they're not trying to invest. They're not trying to grow. They're not really trying to learn you or whatever. They just enjoying the moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
fair.
It's kind of hard to read. It's kind of hard to read if you don't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Then you got long-term women. Long-term women probably won't be as fun because
like this is serious.
They're courting. It's courting. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting to know you, how your parents raised you, things like that. You know what I'm saying? What ticks you off, what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? They might see where you lacking at and try to fill in that void. Hey, right. I noticed you don't really wash dishes every day. You know what I'm saying? You probably should wash dishes every day. You know what I'm saying? Or they might come in and wash dishes when they there or whatever because they see that's where you lacking at. They investing.
Right.
Long-term women not going to be like that. And, I mean, short-term women not going to be like that. A lot. Also, short-term women, you'll see them kind of, and this is not catch-all, so every short-term women not going to be like this, but a lot of them, you'll see them on the go a lot. Let's say you like, no matter of fact, let's say they hit you up to hang, right? If you say, hey, I'm not available, they still finna hang.
Yeah,
they still finna hang.
They ain't about to sit in the house.
They outside.
I'm still going the fuck out.
Yeah, like I just want to hang. It wasn't just I want to hang with you.
I want to get the fuck out the house.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hang with any goddamn.
That's short term. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like long term women, if you say, hey, she say, hey, you want to hang out? Oh no, I gotta such and such. She's just gonna sit and chill.
Or she ain't gonna just. I mean, she might do something, but it ain't finna be that.
Right.
What y'all was finna do. She gonna still short term. They still gonna hang the fuck out.
Getting the fuck out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like we should start really distinguishing between the two because courting means like I'm trying to truly build something with you. Dating doesn't really mean I'm trying to build something.
I can say bruh name because this ain't really a bad thing. So Ron G, me and bruh cross paths a lot.
Yeah.
Right? All the women we cross.
So y'all two of the toughest niggas that was.
Huh?
So y'all was two of the toughest niggas in Dallas.
Who said that?
Nobody, but I feel like y'all boys be.
Yeah, we cross paths a lot. So with bro, and I'm pretty sure he understand this too, but he be on that. Like a lot of the women that we cross paths with, they just fun or whatever.
Neither one of y'all took serious.
No, I date different than he do, so I would take him serious.
I wouldn't say that.
I think I do.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Because I initially date everybody with the intentions. It's when they show me. Okay. When they show me they not on that.
I would say that he more likely, Ron G probably wouldn't. He don't date everybody with the intentions.
I do. But when they show me they not on that, that's when I like switch.
Yeah.
Call it audible. Okay, this is what we on. Or whatever. And like I said, most of the women that me and him cross paths with, they just fun girls. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Fun girls.
Hashtag it.
Fun girls. Yeah, man. A lot of y'all fun girls, man.
This nigga got serious.
Y'all didn't know?
Real quick, before we continue on, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We got YouTube,
Instagram, TikTok. We're working on TikTok, man. I hate TikTok.
I hate fucking TikTok too, but Instagram, we not crazy. The world is. My Instagram, Mr. _right guy. Your Instagram
_Van_Wilder. Probably one more underscore. Or you can just type in Van Wilder. I'll pop up.
Yeah, make sure you do that. Need the support. Not to cut you off, but had to throw that in there and get us.
And we're gonna finally have Bowtie put the Cash App down here somewhere so we can.
We need more liquor. We need to pay for this studio. Shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's short term and long term women.
So short term is dating, long term is courting.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
Okay.
But short term could be just friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? We just having fun.
Right. But I think you said something earlier where I think I've seen like in that Facebook group, and I think can't say the nigga name, but nigga up in Florida, he said this before too, and they kind of got on his ass because they have a problem with niggas or men saying you don't deserve to be courted.
And the thing is, so it's kind of hard listening to that. Like, first of all, women don't take criticism well.
Right.
So how would you feel if women told you, okay, you don't deserve this type of nigga? I mean, type of chick. You not this type of nigga.
I don't know if it's don't deserve this type of chick is the right question. I think they're saying you don't deserve this level of treatment. See what I'm saying?
I got another story about bro code.
Oh, you gotta save it to the end, nigga.
I just thought about it.
You gotta say that
I got this one good too.
I told you start telling stories on your Instagram.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna start talking to y'all more, man. You know, I'm just improv, so y'all gotta catch me in person, but I'm gonna start trying to get more sociable on Instagram. I just like to post pictures and let y'all like it. Catch the drip.
But what I'm saying is, do you have a problem with, let's say like back in your heyday, not right now, but back when you was like Van.
I'm still Van Wilder.
You just Van, but I'm talking about when you was Van.
On the tear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if a chick told you you don't deserve this level of treatment? Is she fair or is she foul? I feel like she's fair because she's saying, I see the way you move. I don't have a problem with the way you're moving, but don't require this much from me when you're just like, you just a fun nigga.
So I had experience with that, and this kind of with the other topic that I have for us that we probably not gonna get into, but I'm gonna still touch on a little bit.
We'll get into it in about 3 minutes.
All right. Well, all right. So I dated a chick that made more money than me.
Right.
And you know, I'm still paying for the dates and shit or whatever, courting. And she kind of felt like, hey, you're not paying my bills, so I'm not finna do this feminine women shit for you or whatever. Like, paying for dates, she felt like, okay, I'm paying for me to have fun too. Like, I'm paying for us to have fun, not just this her. And I'm like, well, I'm not finna go to these places by myself.
Yeah,
I wouldn't plan all this shit for myself.
That's an awful way to think.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women think like that. Just like a lot of women think like, and this also off topic, but it kind of go with it. A lot of women think like, all right, let's say a woman was to move in with you, right? They don't think they should pay any bills.
That's crazy.
Because
you live here now.
You already paying for this for yourself. You can afford it. Clearly, you can afford it. Clearly, you can afford it.
Clearly, you afford it. You've been living this motherfucker for a while.
Yeah. You've been paying all these bills by yourself. Why are you asking me to help you?
I'm not asking for you to help me. I'm asking for you to pull your motherfucking weight. There's a difference.
What's the difference? Get into it, because that's important. It's important.
The reason I'm asking you to pull your weight is because you're staying here. If I wanted, I already, like for me, I already have a kid. I already have a kid living here. I don't need fucking two.
So do you feel like that? Do you feel like at that point you're providing and protecting and giving security if you're asking her to pull her weight?
Yeah. Because what happens is first of all, a great segue, by the way, as we segue into our next topic, our last topic, providing security. People often think that providing is monetary, is financial. That's not all of providing. Providing is, I'm providing the things that I do well. My strengths, I'm providing that to you.
Okay.
Which means that sometimes my strengths may be your weaknesses. So, as we really dive into it, your strengths might be my weaknesses. So you're providing something for me. You're providing that level of security for me as I provide a level of security for you. For example, if sometimes you may date a girl and she may be, in a sense, a pushover in a sense that means
That makes you really like you.
Yeah, but no, when I'm saying she a pushover, it means that if her friends ask her to do something, her family ask her to do something,
Giving in.
She's always giving in.
Yeah.
It gotta be you to say, nah, my girl ain't doing that.
Right, and that's where I feel that women don't step up enough and protect a man. Because men need protection and security as well.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Definitely.
So, like, first of all, y'all be trying to milk niggas. Y'all got to protect the money. Like, women got to protect the money because a nigga like you, he's going to go to the end of the world for that girl.
If he really, truly like you and truly love you, that nigga will do anything.
So, you got to protect the money because you can see clearer than he can. Women don't understand that as well.
Facts.
Or whatever. Like, I experienced that where, like, hey, like, yeah, we having fun and shit and this and that, but you not protecting the money. And I got it, but I'm also paying attention to seeing you not protecting the money. That's a big-ass trait that I look for. Like, okay, you just letting me spend whatever and you cool with it or whatever. That's not somebody I want to marry.
But that lets you know that that's one of her weaknesses. Her weaknesses may be that she don't manage money well.
It don't about managing money well. It's about protecting me.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm the provider, you got to make sure I remain that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just me. We're a team. So you need to you got to protect the money as well. Hey, babe, don't buy that. Hey.
Don't do this.
You got last round. Don't buy this round. Let I get it or let somebody else get it.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like, that's what I was saying when I gave that example. She got to be able to step in, and that's protection.
Yeah,
that's protection for you.
And women kind of look at, well, you're a man. You should have.
No.
If you don't like it, you'll say something. No,
because I'm in the shits. I'm in this bitch lit. I'm doing all type of dumb shit.
Right, and we a team.
And exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's where the provide and the protection, which also goes to a level of submission.
Well, and all right. So, what does protection look like?
So, protection for me is, you know that I'm not good at something. Like me, I like shoes. Protect me from, like, I'm doing something that's so basic as, you know, I like to wear shoes, or, you know, I like to do this. Protect me from that.
It's a little bit more than that for me.
I'm just saying, I'm just giving the basic,
So
the basic surface level of something that you can protect somebody from.
Protect the money. The other thing is, like, if you see, like, either I'm in a situation where I'm about to turn up on a nigga, or a nigga about to turn up on me, whatever the situation may be, or you got into an altercation with a nigga and you know where it can go.
Yeah, you know how
I am,
especially like, for example, somebody like you. I feel like you might be ready to take it there quicker than somebody else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she knows that.
Yeah.
So she has to be able to step in and got to be able to be a calming presence for you. Like, no, man.
I got it. I already told him.
He said he apologized.
Yeah.
And all that. Because she might, you know what I mean? The nigga might apologize and you be like,
nah, fuck that.
Fuck that. Like, I don't care what he did.
Right.
He got to see me right now.
Right. So that's protection, because women, and it might be, you know what I'm saying, a nigga tried to talk to her and she come to you, this nigga tried to talk to me, blah, 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 he's a little disrespectful. You finna go over there or whatever. Women got to understand they power over, and their power and influence over their nigga.
Exactly.
Which goes into, like, and it's more than just fighting. You know what I'm saying? Women have the ability to say, hey, go out there and go get it. And a nigga gonna turn up. If he value her that much, he gonna go run it up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Women don't understand that or whatever. And to me, that's also, like, I wouldn't call it protection or security.
Influence?
Influence could be, like, providing, because it's like you motivating me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we want enough money. Sometimes I believe that we are not, like, some niggas you're motivated to a certain point. Like, as long as, for us sometimes, if we can get a crib, a nice vehicle, be able to maintain ourselves, live a nice, comfortable life.
That's it. We good.
We good. But sometimes that woman can come along and like, nah, listen, and this is not even looking at potential. Maybe it is, but she's also accepted you right here, right now. But it's like, no, listen, you could be more.
So
you could do more.
So we also didn't get into this when Deja was on, but do you feel like men don't protect and provide security?
I feel like sometimes niggas don't protect and provide security for themselves. You gotta be able to, and here's the problem with a lot of niggas make. You're not leading yourself well.
Yeah.
So if you're not leading yourself well, how the fuck are you gonna lead her in the right direction? Nigga, you're not even fucking doing well for yourself. And that's not even money. You can make a lot of money and still be a lost nigga out here. That's what I'm saying. So,
I'm a lost nigga.
So
shout out to Loaded Lux.
that's one of my favorite.
The lost
rappers.
nigga, man.
Lost nigga, favorite battle rapper. Top 2 greatest battle rappers of all time, but whatever. So you're not leading your fucking self well.
Okay.
So how are you going to lead her well? So you got to have some form of leadership to show like, hey, this is my foundation.
All right.
Now, if you show her this is my foundation, she's more likely to say, oh, let me jump on board with that. Let me jump in line with this because his fundamental principles align with mine.
Some women are like that.
If she not like that, then she's fucking lost.
Yeah, but it's a lot of lost women.
She's fucking lost.
Like, we got employees like that. I'm not gonna say their names, but we got employees like that that just think, you know what I'm talking about. They just think niggas supposed to carry the whole load, and they just there catching a vibe. That's another issue I got. Like, women will sit there and carry and let you carry the whole load, and they just catching the vibes, and you know what I'm saying. And when you break up with them, they're like, well, I don't know what I did wrong. You didn't do shit.
Yeah, and that nigga resent you.
You didn't do shit. You didn't show me anything.
What I'm saying, somebody carrying the whole load will have a level of resentment towards you because they're gonna feel like I did this all by myself.
I feel like it's like that with a lot of shit. Like, if a man not protecting and providing, women gonna have resentment. If women make more money than a man, she gonna have resentment. If the man makes more money than the woman and she not carrying her load, he's gonna have resentment. Especially if you like combative and he asking for simple shit like, hey, can you cook tonight? And he carrying the load, that's like a simple task.
That's a very simple task.
Cook something. Or pay for dinner. It doesn't
even you don't gotta cook something.
Pay for dinner. And they don't understand that.
But I feel like, here's what I do. I do feel like a lot of women do understand that. They just don't give a fuck.
What they say, if I don't spend money on you, I don't like you like that. That's what they say.
Women say that?
Yeah, they say that a lot.
You kind of agree with that?
Yes and no. So some women have the mentality like, well, I dated where they see I'm doing okay. They see like, okay, he's here. Let me show him I'm on his level or I can keep up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some women like, no, I deserve this. I'm going to let this nigga keep doing it. I'm not finna reciprocate.
Awful women.
I deserve this.
You're an awful person. You need to go to hell. You're an awful person. You're an awful.
They're not good people?
You're not a good fucking person.
You're not a good person?
You need to go to hell. Because if we are, as black people, not to get into that like that.
Get into it. Fuck it.
But we're behind.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We got like 7 minutes left. We're behind. So I need your 70K, your 80K to go along with my 60 or my 70 or my 80 because now that's 160.
That's 160 and now y'all lit.
And now we can start to provide things for our children, our family.
Even yourselves.
It doesn't, generational wealth or whatever the case may be, people think it got it. It doesn't. It starts with you, but you don't have to accomplish that. You have to be able to provide a life for your family and your children, so then
that's higher than what you grew
so
up
they
in.
can then achieve that, and then now my kid starts up here. Now that nigga or she can begin to achieve that, and then her kids can.
I got some gems for generational wealth, but I'm probably not gonna get into it this podcast.
You want to talk about that one day?
Yeah, we can talk about it or whatever. I got a lot of shit that that black people need to do that we not hip to because we, like you said,
don't know no better.
We behind the curve, yeah, or whatever. So I got a lot of gems that will help us provide generational wealth.
All right, man. We're gonna say we have 7 minutes left. So we
already at 55 minutes. You can wrap it up.
55 minutes. To me, boils down to key notes of the day. Teamwork in a relationship makes the fucking dream work.
Teamwork made the dream work.
Bro code. Don't be afraid to check your homie if you're doing bullshit.
Check your niggas. That's
I mean?
important. Like you got to keep that circle around you tight.
Exactly. And
or whatever. If that circle loose, shit gonna fall apart.
Not all y'all deserved to be courted.
Why?
Sometimes you just got a fat ass and I just want to hit.
It ain't that. It ain't just because she got a fat ass. Because they not.
Definitely because you have a fat ass.
Well, because they not showing that they're more than just a fat ass. You gotta like be more than a fat ass.
Man,
and that kind of which we don't got the time, but we got 4 minutes, which I can get into it. All right, so you remember what, nigga?
I want to fuck.
You want to fuck? All right, so you remember you saying that we used the shit we work hard for to our benefits.
Right.
Do you feel like women are wrong for using their beauty and their body to their benefit?
No, but no, this is gonna fade.
That's a fact. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Shit will fade.
That's tough.
Niggas talking about Nia Long. Niggas was sending pictures of Nia Long in 96.
Facts. But Nia Long ain't
still fine.
Yeah, she ain't fade too much.
Ema Adoka. I want to see the bitch you cheated with.
We seen a couple of them, I thought.
No, those was real women?
Yeah.
The white girl?
I think so.
Over Nia?
But you don't know what Nia doing at home. She probably ain't cooking.
Probably ain't cooking.
None of that. Sex probably suck. You just look good. Yeah, you just look good, sweetie.
You just Nia Long.
Yeah, you just Nia.
You love
Jones.
Jones.
But that's big though.
That's tough.
That's big though. Nia Long. That's big though.
Being Nia Long is
that's enough. That's enough.
That might be it.
That's enough. But if you're a coach for the Celtics and you coach that team to the finals, myself. You coach the team to the finals.
I'm that nigga right now.
A team that been having trouble getting to the finals.
And I'm that nigga right now? Nia Long ain't enough.
It ain't enough.
If I was the coach of the Celtics.
That just got to the finals.
I just got to the finals.
To a team that don't get to the finals.
That wasn't getting over the hump, and I'm getting 3 or 4 million, and I probably really got 20 million or 30 million in the bank, really, realistically, because you played in the NBA for like 10 years. Being Nia Long ain't enough.
Ain't enough. You gotta turn up, sweetie. You gotta cook. You gotta be that extension. Protect the money. That's the biggest thing. Look, if y'all don't take nothing else from this podcast, protect your nigga money.
Protect the money.
I understand y'all would like nice things, get nice things, but protect that nigga money. Add to the money if you can. If you can't add, protect.
This is another episode of We Not Crazy the World Is. I'm Quis.
I'm Van Wilder.
We out.